Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. So yesterday I brought you guys a deck by Prodigy who hit rank 1 with Bar, Jarvan, Poppy. Today I bring you a deck by Drisoth who also hit rank 1 a little bit before Prodigy did, using this new Twisted Fate Nami pile that's playing Shadow Isles. You heard that right, Shadow Isles. So first, let's go for the Build Swatter package, which is the regular Nami package that you usually always see with like Nami deck, where we play Nami and Double Trouble, because if you play Double Trouble on turn 3, you're able to advance the Nami pretty quickly to get her level up. Twisted Fate, which can get buffed with Nami to keep him alive. Sap and Free Diamond of Shelly, which are elusives to kind of get a lot of value, together with Burblefish, right? So the whole idea is that you're playing Nami and you're buffing up your elusive, right? Whether it's the Sap, the Emerald Shelly, or the Burblefish, to just completely push so much damage and kill the opponent. With the release of Ilawi, there's another two Build Swatter tools that we can add to the table: Tentacle Smash and Anivia. So Tentacle Smash is really good because you can play this on turn 3, for example. By the way, you don't need to actually target something. So even if the opponent doesn't have like a unit on the board, you can just summon a 3/3 Tentacle for 4 mana, which can actually be pretty critical in certain cases. Like, you don't have to always target a unit to actually kill it. So Tentacle Smash is pretty good because even if you don't get Double Trouble on turn 3, if you have Tentacle Smash, you can still kind of do almost the same thing, where you spend your spell mana and you save 2 unit mana to progress the Nami level up for the Netza, which actually ends up working out really well because a lot of your cards have a tune, so then you end up getting that 3rd mana anyways. And then Anivia gives you a burst speed blocker and also gives you a draw, which synergizes with your fate. So that's kind of what you get from the Build Swatter package. And again, it gives you to your win condition of going for your big elusive win condition. From Shadow, and this one card that I missed, sorry, the Coral Creatures is just in this deck as well as an early blocker. Gives you an additional 1-cost spell. There's a lot of good hits in Shadow Isles for 1 cost, so it ends up being really, really good. It has a tool, so it progresses your Nami as well. So yeah. From Shadow Isles, we get a lot more control tools or things that can buff our elusives even more, or give us more of the elusives, right? So Fading Memories is really good because you can use it to the Burblefish, and you get a 0-cost Burblefish if you have already used that many spells. So you can create for some really crazy OTK turns, because also it's a 0-cost spell that's buffing your units if you have Nami or Shelly on the field. Shadow Isle Tailstones is so good because it ends up being a 2-mana 6 power, right? If you have a Nami in the field. Or if you have a Shelly as well, it ends up buffing yourself. Because you can use the Shadow Owl, which is 1 spell, and then use Mark of the Owls, which is 2 spells. So that will trigger your Shelly, or buff 2 units with Nami. And then on top of that, you can give something Mark of the Owls, +2/+2. Giving you an additional 2 attack, right? Glimpse Beyond is just there as a draw engine. And also can potentially a little bit of Twisted Fate. Battle Feast is more like a control tool. Battle Feast and Vengeance in this deck are able to give you some control value that you wouldn't have otherwise in other Nami TF shells. And then one of Harrowing, because Harrowing is really good with these units like Shelly, Sap, that have, or even Nami, that have a tune. Because even though the Harrowing costs 9 mana, because usually you have 2 or 3 units of a tune that have died, you end up getting 3 mana back. So it ends up really costing you 6 mana. And then you can use the spells with their tune and just be able to get so much value. So that's kind of like the breakdown of this deck. It's a really fun deck because, again, you're going for an elusive win condition, but you're also kind of playing more like a control kind of style with the values for Shadow Isles, and just kind of go from there. Really, really fun deck. And Drisoth hit it off the park again. So again, this deck hit rank 1. What else can I say? It's proven to be good, and a lot of people are having a lot of success with it. It does lose pretty bad to the massive decks, like the deck that we showcased yesterday. So just be a little bit careful about that. If you run into a lot of the massive decks, that you're gonna have a hard time against them. But enough about that. Hope you enjoyed the games coming soon, and as always, if you like the content, please make sure to subscribe below. We post NOR videos every single day. I'll see you guys at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against, oh no, Bar, Poppy, Jarvan. This is one of our worst matchups because of the challengers and how quickly out of control his units can get. Tentacle Smash is very good though. Tentacle Smash is very good, and we also get the Nami. So it's not a horrible start. Just, I don't think it's going to be enough still. Because we probably have to save that Tentacle Smash for Poppy. But then if we save it that long, it's a chance that the opponent never even gets Poppy, and we just have it in our hand for no reason. I guess we can bow feast next turn. He gets the shine. He gets one shine. Every time, I feel like every time I go against Bard decks, they always get like the random shine on turn 1 and 2, even when they do summon like Bird or Esmas. It's a little bit unfortunate. We want to save our mana so that we can level up the Nami. It does mean that we get hit by a little bit more damage next turn, right? But I think it's worth it. Because if the opponent develops here, we can do double trouble. If they don't develop, we can Battle Feast. If the opponent decides that it's, you know, worth it for him to do, like, whatever he's gonna do, then it's fine. The question is, do we do the Nami right now? Like, how crazy is this Nami right now? That's gonna put us at 4. And when we do double trouble next time, it's gonna put us at 7. You know, I don't hate it. I don't hate the early Nami. So this is gonna be 4. We do double trouble next turn. And that's gonna take us to 7. And all we need to do is summon Shelly or Sap, and that should be enough. The problem is that because we have we're not gonna have, we need to be able to summon a spell, right? So we need to do Anna Kaboros into one of my cards to actually have that make sense. The good thing is that Nami early on Nami still puts a lot of pressure because she's still buffing stuff, right? She's still buffing our board, even if it's not by like the +2, right? She's still giving it +1, so it still makes our card decent blockers. Because the problem here is that, yeah, Nami's at 7, but we don't have the attune to actually be able to use up the Nami that we need. So we don't get to level up Nami until at least next turn, unless we do like a glimpse into Sap.
They appeared out of nowhere.
Honestly, I like the Tentacle Smash. So Pudding just gave me the chance of doing the Tentacle Smash. So I like the Tentacle Smash here into the Sap, so that we can level up the Nami. We also get rid of his Culture, which is an annoying card to deal with, and get another blocker. He's gonna have a Challenger that's gonna be able to kill our Nami, but I think that's okay. It's kind of annoying, right, losing Nami, but I think that's fine. I say it's fine, but it's actually really bad because he had to hit the Chime there, right? To have the Bannerman be enough to kill the Nami. Yeah, he needs to always kill the Nami, because obviously otherwise you start losing. What if we just pass? No, okay, well, I was gonna pass, but opponent's giving me the blocks, so I'm not gonna pass anymore. I might pass here though, because I think we can have the Shelly to buff up this Center Urchin to become a good blocker in a future turn. Yeah, I'm gonna take it like this. I think this is gonna be a better blocker once we have Shelly in the field. Losing Nami sucks a lot though. He also delays his Jarvan level up in case that the opponent does have Jarvan on his hand. So we can do this here. Opponent is very close to leveling up Bar. I'm scared of the sharp side, so maybe I don't attack. I'm kind of scared of the sharp side, so maybe we don't attack. We have a burst speed blocker with the Anna Kaboros, and we have Battle Feast, buff everything. If the opponent taps out of 2 mana, I definitely push my 5-7 damage in. But sharp side is too much of a punish for us to lose the Admiral Shelly. So it can only be if the opponent decides to attack, which they didn't. He gets the level of Bar here. That's annoying. That's annoying. We're gonna lose all our elusives here, right? We're gonna lose all our elusives here. Opponent gets another big unit. Oh, Poppy. We have blockers for everything at least. I like how we keep getting the elusives, by the way.
Just a little farther.
The Problem is that the blockers for everything doesn't matter. The opponent's just continuously gonna buff his whole board. Like losing Shell is a big deal here. We can win if we get another Nami. But it also is gonna have access to the rally. He dies. He dies. But that's all we can kill? Yeah, that's all we can kill here. We can battle piece this guy if the opponent has to rally. So we can battle piece this guy if the opponent has to rally. So let's say the opponent is playing like they have rally, right? So let's say the opponent has the rally. We have enough blockers that the rally doesn't mean anything to us. We can parley. Okay. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. At this point, we have to try to get rid of their board. Poppy's kind of annoying. Does it even matter to do the Burblefish right now? I guess he might give us something nice. Like that's a nice draw from it. I'm gonna Iron Akaboros because I need to draw. I might need to kill that Poppy right away. Or the bar as well. Come on, give me the Nami. It's not a Nami. And we taps ourselves out of Vengeance now. 3, 5, 7. If we had attacked last turn, we actually could have potentially won. But I was playing so hard on sharp side that I think he ended up causing us to lose the game, by the way. But it probably has the rally right here. Otherwise, that barrier makes no sense. Oh, okay, I guess it's just trying to... Okay, I mean, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. If we ever draw the Nami, we actually have a good chance. We can Vengeance the Poppy to keep our elusives alive. Yeah, we can Vengeance the Poppy to keep our elusives alive. Okay, we have to Vengeance that Jarvan. Never mind. So we have to Vengeance that Jarvan. Opponent showed us I didn't have the rally last turn. Yeah, so we have to Vengeance that Jarvan. Which is pretty nice. We can kill the Poppy by doing the Mark of the Isles, but I also think that the Mark of the Isles is more important for us to potentially have lethal. So if we don't want to do Mark of the Isles, I think we do Biofeast instead. So I guess we also have to make sure that we survive. We could just not Vengeance the Jarvan. I just think that if we don't Vengeance the Jarvan, we lose anyways. That's turn. If the opponent has sharp, the way that I see it, if the opponent has the sharp side, they always win anyways, right? So if the opponent has the sharp side, they're always winning anyways. I guess this also loses to a Ranger's Resolve. I need to make sure that I'm able to kill his Poppy so that she cannot level up. So I'm gonna go like this. This clears his whole board. Opponent could have sharp sight. They could have Ranger's Resolve. They could also have like a bar spell, right? Okay, so here we go. We kind of started clearing his board out. Poppy's gone, Jarvan's gone. We still have an elusive. We still have 2 units on the field. Unfortunately, we lost one of the Spiderlings because we had a full board. This is actually looking manageable now. He actually got the rally, so I'm very glad that I killed that Poppy. If I didn't kill that Poppy, then the opponent just wins because of the rally. It does make it so that we have to sacrifice our units, but we do have the double trouble, which is nice, and we also have the Anna Akaboros. We're gonna start with the Anna Akaboros because we could potentially join to Nami or Twisted Fate, which are both really good. Or we can just casually join to the Twisted Fate anyways. So we join to the Twisted Fate anyways. We can do the double trouble. We have Anna Akaboros. It's the Anakaboros instead of Double Trouble. No, I think it's always Double Trouble. That gives me blockers, means that I don't have to actually block with Twisted Fate. Oh, we had another blocker here as well. And we can do the Anakaboros next turn anyways, to have another burst speed blocker. There is actually a game where we could potentially level up Twisted Fate, by the way. Oh, because we leveled up Nami. I was like, why is the Destined Portal... I was so confused. I was like, why is the Destined Portal like flipping? And it's because we had a leveled up Nami in this game already. Ah. I think we win with Twisted Fate level up. I think we actually win with the Twisted Fate level up. So I think I'm going to do like this and have the Anakaboros to block. I think if we can keep Twisted Fate alive, we actually win. Because we can glimpse an Anakaboros, right? That gives me 4 draw. That takes me to 6, 7. And then next turn we level up with Anakaboros again. And there we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have the Harrowing. I think this is actually game though. Like, I don't even know if we need the Harrowing. I think we just need to Burble Fish. Burble Fish. Anakaboros. Fading Memories. I need to get Nami. Oh, okay, wait, we can Shelly first now. So now we can Shelly first. Anakaboros, Fading Memories. Actually, Fading Memories first. No, because we probably want to use the red card, right? We probably want to use the red card. And the stun. So I think I'm going to do it like this. Then we can Fading Memories. The Burble Fish. That gives us 2 mana so that we can actually do the Shadow Isles Tailstone, and this is game. Woo, we actually came back. 1 HP and a dream. 1 HP and a dream. Unless the opponent plays like a random... Actually, Judgment is not enough because we just attack with elusives. Boom. Three, 6. Oh, that's game because we know he can only have a unit, so we have 12 shines. We know he can only have a unit and nothing else. So there you go. So we just attack here. Boom. We can do Telltones and that's it. 1 HP and a dream. Oh my goodness, what a game. That matchup is usually horrible for us, but we ended up just pulling through, even after losing our first Nami the way that we did. So yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Anivia. Now, they do have a lot of removals and have a lot of AoE, which is really, really unfortunate for us. While I don't think that we're going to level up Twisted Fate, it might be nice to just draw using Twisted Fate. So I think I'm going to keep one of them. So let's do it that way. Cool. Shelly's nice, but again, the problem is Harrowing. The problem is Harrowing and AoE, so opponent's going to be able to completely remove everything that we do. And that's actually kind of funny. We're getting a draw here. Although it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad because we could potentially draw into like another Shelly or something that's too expensive for us to play. Which is a problem. It's an interesting card in this deck. Whoa. What does he have that's 4 costs? Whoa. Well, that's... I did not expect that. I will tell you that. I did not expect that. We have a blocker for it though, so it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world.
Sure is dark, eh?
So is this not Anivia? I'm so confused. This is vulnerable to Avalanche, by the way. Okay. I guess it's fine. I guess this is fine. We can red card, but I think it's better to probably just do I don't think it's gonna be a red card. I think it's just gonna be a blue card and calling it a day. Again, just try to just start drawing. Hello? Game? Game? Okay. No, wait. My game is gonna be like with the blue card in the middle the whole game now? It's actually kind of annoying. That's actually really annoying. Can we win with the nerf that Riot put in our face of having a blue card right in the middle? I could also, you know, always just surrender, but I mean, sorry, quit and then come back. So because we have the burst speed blocker in Aggro and Akaboros, I think I'm okay doing it like this. Oh, he did the Oblivious Eyelander on her. Isn't that bad? Because we can now kill that Anivia. I guess he has Rekindle in his hand, right? He has to have Rekindle in his hand for that to make sense. For that to make sense, you have to have Rekindle in your hand like right now. Oh, that's so good. Nami's leveled up. Where's she? That is so good. However, we cannot take that much damage. I guess we have the Anna and Kaboros, so we could Nami. No, it can't. No, I think it's gonna be like this. I think it's gonna be like this first. Just Phantom block here. Take 8 damage. Call it a day. When it's gonna Battle Feast? If he Battle Feast, am I okay with that? Because if he Battle Feast the Twisted Fate, it means that now I get to just buff my elusives, right? Like at this point, I want to buff my elusives and nothing else. Like I think at this point, I'm going for like a big elusive win con. So if he kills Twisted Fate, I might be okay with that. The Tentacle Smash is like, it's a little bit annoying having these cards here. Because I want to, like I want to, I want to take advantage. I want to take advantage of the Burblefish, but at the same time, it's obviously that it's going to be a problem here because the opponent could have Ruination here. They could also have Anivia freeze because they only played one Anivia so far. They could have a second Anivia in their hand. This is 3 costs, which is so expensive. Now, if they do Ruination, they're not able to level up Anivia next turn yet because they're only on mana 9. Do it like this. Let's just get as much value as possible here. Oh, that's actually a good one. They also lose one Anivia if they Ruination, by the way. Battle Feast? But that's not gonna work. Because you know I can always just buff everything. So do we play around the Ruination? Do we have to play around Ruination? Because there's a consideration that we don't summon this Burblefish and play around it. But something in my soul is telling me not to play around it. I'm not going to play around it. If they have Ruination right here, they have it. Wow. Interesting. I don't want to use this. So I feel like I shouldn't use that. Let's just present lethal like this. We're missing some damage, right? By not doing the 2 spells here. Okay, so he gets a second Anivia. So he's gonna get to freeze anyways. So he still gets the freeze anyways. I think we're gonna go ahead and kill that Anivia next turn. I mean this turn, sorry. He decides to go for the freeze here. This keeps us... Is that... Could we still win? We could just go like this. We just go like this and just get some draw here. And then go hard the first Anivia. Yeah, I think that's fine. That buffs everything up as well because of Shelly. And Twisted Fate is going to level up next turn because we have the Iron Akaboros. So now we have a level of Twisted Fate, which I thought was going to be impossible in this matchup, right? So we got a level of Twisted Fate, which I really thought was going to be impossible in this matchup. We get some decent blockers. Let's say they're putting Dust Ruination right here. Oh, what? Wait, what? So you're gonna do? I don't know about that one, friend. I don't know about that one.
Now this game's heating up.
The question here is... Can we kill that Anivia? Yes, we can, right? Because we can do this plus Tentacle Smash. Yeah, let's do it like this. Buff everything up. And then we can Tentacle Smash after the opponent attacks. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like if the opponent attacks with Anivia right here, they're not really accomplishing much. They're losing their Anivias for free. Yeah. I think the opponent just realized that. That if they attack with Anivia right here, they just lose their Anivias for free. We can open attack. So we can open attack. Because even if the opponent has to freeze, we're still in a good spot. I guess, here's my question though. So if the opponent has the Ruination, we can summon the Nami, right? So I don't think I'm scared of Ruination. I don't think we play around the Ruination. I think we go like this and have 3 elusives. And the reason that I'm gonna have 3 elusives is to play around a potential double vengeance. Like the freeze is not gonna be enough. We have Nami, Spider, this. That should be enough to get us there. That should be enough to get us there. We could have also, by the way, done the Shadow Darkness. Let's see. So there you go. He gets the second Anivia, but the moment that he starts freezing, that's when we start buffing. And he shouldn't have enough. Like every spell that we use is gonna increase our throughput so much. I guess honestly the biggest thing for us is making sure that we're not Is that enough? Oh wait, it's not gonna let me see it. It's not gonna let me see it because that one is like a burst speed spell. That should be enough, right? Because that's gonna buff all the frozen units. And Shelly buffs everything. Yeah, that's 15. Everything is spread out. So that should be enough. It's so hard to not see it. But yeah, that should be enough because we had a level of Twisted Fate, we had a Nami and a Shelly in the field. And yeah, there we go. We hit the Anivia. It's kind of funny. Boom. Not like the opponent had a chance next turn anyways. I get like leveled up Twisted Fate is always so good because anytime that the opponent attacks, we can just kill the Anivias in response after the attack. So yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Annie Teemo. And if this is an aggro deck, then this is some of the matchups that we're really, really good at. Because these aggro matchups, they shouldn't have a lot of ways to deal with us. Twisted Fate is tempting because of the red card. But I don't know if this opponent is going to have a lot of one drop units. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think Twisted Fate is incorrect. I think Tentacles match is okay because it gets rid of like an Annie, while also giving me a blocker, right? I was hoping that I could get like my early one drops, right? Or even Battle Feast. We play Battle Feast. We play no one drops. We play the Coral Creatures, right? Like there's some. Is Fading Memories correct here? I think it is. I think it is actually correct. It stops 3 damage. Because he's gonna want to attack. Okay, you know, that's fine. I could have done it again, but I feel like if I did it one more time, he was not gonna attack. So I think it's fine to us to do it this way, where we just block 2 damage. A little bit unfortunate though that the opponent just ends up still having the value here. We could Tentacle Smash, but I feel like Nami might be better. It does mean we take 1 more damage from the Saboteur, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I think having Nami as a blocker might actually end up being better than doing the Tentacle Smash right now. The other option is that if the opponent doesn't open attack, we can Tentacle Smash the Bunkuroki instead. And if they do open attack, we have the Anakaboros at least, so we could Vengeance as well. It's always Anakaboros, because we can still kill the Bunkuroki. Oh, wait. We can just Battle Feast now. So now we can just do this. It's the same thing. So now we clear his whole board. That was a perfect draw. That was literally a perfect draw. He's gonna Fervor, which is fine. Denies 1 damage, pushes 3. He still loses both his units. I think I like the open attack and having the Tentacle Smash open to deal with his unit. Yeah, I think I like it like this. I like this open attack. We're down to 8 though, which means that we lose to a double decimate. Yeah, we just lose to a double decimate here, huh? I would like to heal, but I don't know if it's correct. Like, I would like to do the Nami app, but he only heals us 2 right now. Oh man, if I had 1 more mana, this would be better. Do we play around the second decimate? Do we play around the second decimate? I feel like I kind of have to.
Hurry. My people can't wait much longer.
I feel like I kind of have to. I hate it. Oh man. Because I want to be able to do the, you know what? If the opponent has the second decimate, they have it. If they have the second decimate, they have it. If they have the second decimate, they have to open with it right now. That's huge. So that's huge because it gives me double the heal right here. Now we are gonna take 2 damage anyways, but now we're gonna go to 6. We're gonna go to 6, right? Which is pretty good. It's also unfortunate, by the way, that we didn't hit one of the enemies, but it's okay, I think. Is it Nami? Or is it, like, are we letting Nami go? Or are we letting one of the other units go? We're gonna let Twisted Fate go, or we're gonna... I think keeping the Nami is probably more important, right? Because the Nami has the potential for another Nami as well. Oh, we actually hit this one. So this has the potential for another Nami. So now we're out of range of a decimate. I have the potential to draw another Nami, which is very important. We even get the Battle Feast now. That's pretty good. We get the Battlefish, which is pretty good.
Save my people.
Because now we have technically 7 HP. And like I said, if we ever get another Nami, that's also very important.
Use his lead.
Rise with the surf. Reporting in. Let the tide carry you.
I like this. He could have a Fervor, and the Fervor will put us... Okay, perfect. So this should be game, right? Because we can also do Fading Memories. Yeah, that should be game. Whew! We got there. That was close, right? We didn't play on the second Decimate. The Nami spell ended up coming in clutch. Wow.
Call myself
Versus Aggro, we should usually be very favorable. So I'm surprised that it was as close as it did. And it had to be like so many series of them happening right? Like I know like a Boros into Battlefish. Crazy, crazy. GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Elise, Annie. And they have a lot of removal. And I don't know if you can do anything about the time bulk. So this is going to be interesting. Keeping Shelly is tempting. Very, very tempting. I'm going to keep the Shelly. I think we have a good enough hand to deal with his early stuff that keeping Shelly is fine. Aggro might actually be the way that we win this game, to be honest. Once we lose a lot of our elusives, he gets the tie bulk really early. There is a world where the crumble makes sense, except that we don't really have... I guess we do. We have units here. We have units here that we can target for the crumble. But it has to be something that has 2 health, and neither of these have 2 health. So that's a little bit unfortunate. That's actually so bad. Literally anything else would have been better. Unspeakable horror. Interesting. Anything else would have been better for Warden Spray, because I actually wanted the unit. I guess this could technically be the target that we use, right? For the crumble. I just don't know if the crumble is correct, because it can get punished by a lot of things. Gohar. Okay. Nami is leveled up now. Opponent gets another Gohar here. Which means that we cannot summon anything.
Come on, Tibbers. It's
How?
time.
My concern here is that if we go right now, he could actually lose this. So now that he did it this way, I think I'm okay with that. Is it Nami or is it Shelly? Kind of like the Nami. Because opponent needs to be careful, right? Because they could technically lose their Annie right here if they're not careful. They still probably have a spell that they want to use to take advantage of here. Although I don't know if I actually blocked the Annie. Yeah, he just realized. He realized that if he didn't do it this way... Perfect. Okay, so opponent's gonna let us just get a lot of value here, I guess, at least. I will take that. Opponent gets another Battle Feast. But the Battle Feast is not gonna matter that much. Okay, I guess we glimpse here then, right? So he gets a Disintegrate. Yeah, so I guess we have to glimpse right here. He gets a tie bulk. We lose the Nami. We don't get value from Shelly. Yeah, we don't get value from Shelly, unfortunately. His Annie's gonna level up. The tie bulk comes down next turn. Opponent gets another Gohar here. He has a Disintegrate. What was it? Disintegrate plus Battle Feast, right? The tie bulk is kind of annoying. Because he can just... Wait, really? Already? Why not wait?
Where there's fire, there's shivers.
I think I actually prefer the opponent would have waited there. Like, I think opponent had a better chance if they waited. Harrowing might actually be the way that we win this game. Like, low-key. So, that's what they got. What if we just Nami?
Swept away.
Forces the opponent to have another disintegrate combo, right? This is dealing 3, 4, 5. I think I'm completely okay with that. We got coral creatures instead of Nami, by the way, that would have given us a blocker. I think at this point I actually don't mind the coral creatures. We can Shelly.
Ride the surging tide.
Into Burblefish. Into Fading Memories. Into buffing our whole board and potentially just being able to win right here. Gonna be tough. He actually is gonna go for the stun here, but then you don't have Tivers anymore. So I think I'm still okay with that. Gives us blockers for net stun, which is nice. A little bit annoying. But now we just, I think we can just probably win here though, right? Especially now that we got the Mark of the Owls. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I think we just win here. We just win here because this elusives are gonna get too big, and this is the combo with this deck. So we have enough for 2 more Shellys, right? Probably need to be able to do enough here. Point we need to have Scorched Earth to stop this, so maybe we need to spread it out a little bit better. Yeah, Scorched Earth could actually kill us here. Scorched Earth could actually kill us here. I think I gotta go for it though. This also gives me enough blockers, and there we go. He doesn't have it. He would need to have exactly that one card to stop us there, right? And we never beat the Scorched Earth, so I think it's fair to just go for it this way. That Shroud of Darkness actually ended up coming in clutch because he forced the opponent to have to do 2 sentries to stop our elusive. So yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Jinx, Draven, Discard. I haven't gone against this deck in a while. I didn't even know people were still playing this deck. This is actually an excellent hand, including the Nami. I think I don't mind the early Nami. Like, Smash is good, the Nami is good, the double Battle Feast is amazing, especially against this deck that's like Discard. Usually it's very rare for me to find like double Battle Feast against Aggro. It feels like it's always like when you need it, it never shows up. So the fact that we actually got it is actually amazing. Unfortunately, that doesn't die to a Battle Feast. Now, if he summons another unit though that dies to a Battle Feast, might be good. We might just take that 3 though. I might just take that 3 just to advance the level up. Okay, well, we're not gonna take that 3. We're not gonna take that 6, sorry. We're gonna block here. We're gonna protect 2 damage and have a blocker for next turn. As much as I would like to, I don't think I can take that damage. I will pass. Actually, I will attack. It's kind of like a soft pass here. And I want to see what he does. That's not ideal. Because I really don't want to use Tentacle Smash just yet. And using Nami right now also kind of seems a little bit wrong. We have a burst speed blocker with Annie Teemo, so maybe we keep the Nami until we can level her up. Because this is advancing 2 towards the Nami level of progress. I feel like I want to keep the Battle Feast for something else. That's a good Twisted Fate. So Annie Teemo protects us here. We just do this. I don't hate it. We could have done it in combination with the Battle Feast so that we don't take any damage here. But I'm getting greedy for the Nami level up, because we can level up Nami next turn. I'm getting really greedy for the Nami level up. Because here we can do this, right? This advances Nami to 3. We can Battle Feast the Rearguard next turn and then do Nami to level her up. Or we could just Redguard. We just Redguard. Gets rid of an attacker and puts this one in range of Battle Feast as well. I think this is also pretty good. Opponent wants to summon the crowd favorite, so I think I want to get rid of his board as much as we can. We have the vengeance for the crowd favorite as well. Okay. If he's playing crowd favorite, I think I'm fine attacking like this. Like, if he gets rid of his board, that's better for us. It does give him a better trade here, but I think that's fine, because I don't think we care about Twisted Fate. Because if we can summon a second Twisted Fate, it's better for us, because the red card and the stun is more valuable than the Twisted Fate leveler is. We have a burst speed blocker, so we can take we'll take less than 6 damage. Still a lot though. Level up Nami here. Level up Nami into Ana Kaboros. Seems okay to me. Because Nami's gonna buff Twisted Fate so that he survives. Then what? Sap next turn potentially? Yeah, it looks like a good attack on paper. Like, it looks like a really good attack on paper. Unfortunately, it's not as good as it might seem. I think I'm willing to block here just because the opponent probably has Vision, by the way. So this blocks the most damage. If they have Vision, they can kill the Nami. We could have gotten a trade here, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, opponent was smart though, not killing the Twisted Fate. Because if they kill the Twisted Fate, I think they always lose the game. Now, the problem that they're going to have here, though, is that I think I'm just going to go for the Shelly into the Burblefish and just start buffing everything up. And they're going to have a hard time dealing with that, right? Like, how does he deal with this? Shelly. We can Twisted Fate Car. I think he's just going to go for the Jinx level up then, right? That's what this is telling me. I don't think I'm ever summoning the second Shelly. I don't think I'm ever summoning the second Shelly. So I think it's okay to let her go. So Barber Skills is kind of annoying. It means that we cannot attack with Twisted Fate. Let's just get the value now. We have the Vengeance, right? So we have the Vengeance next turn. Opponent gets to refill their whole hand. Twisted Fate is going to be a 7. We're in trouble. We're actually in a lot of trouble, though. The fact that he was able to kill that Nami puts us in a lot of trouble. Okay, second Nami is huge. We have to always Vengeance, right? So I think we always have to Vengeance. Meaning that this is still enough for Vengeance, and we still have enough blockers for everything else. Yeah, we always have to Vengeance. I'm gonna let go of the elusives. Well, I guess we don't let go of the elusives. Everything still stays alive. This is like the most valuable trade. We only take 0 damage and keep our whole board alive. How does he come back from this? Vision? He decides to keep the Draven alive. I don't think that's correct. He also discarded another Mentor Experimenter. Like, I feel like if you were gonna win, you had to win through that. Because now we just open attack for the win next turn. And Twisted Fate levels up naturally. We do lose all these cards, which is kind of annoying. We could also just level up Twisted Fate first. Opponent just committed a Get Excited. So I don't think they have enough to get another. I mean, I guess they could have, technically they could have. I guess technically they could have Get Excited plus. If they have Get Excited though, we don't finish the game here, right? They could technically have Get Excited plus Decimate. I very much doubt that he's playing Decimate though in this deck. So I think we get greedy with Twisted Fate level up. And just call it a day. There we go. Woo! GG's. Like, this deck usually doesn't play Decimate, so I think I was willing to take the gamble that he wouldn't have enough burn to be able to finish us up at us having 7 HP. So yeah, GG's. Hey, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed those games. I think we had some really good games there, and you're gonna see how big brain this deck can be. There's a lot of decision making that you have to be, a lot of stuff you have to think about when deciding what to commit and how to go about it. In terms of mulligan, I think it's very straightforward. I think you always want to keep Double Trouble and Tentacle Smash, at least one of them, because they're just so good on turn 3 when you have 6 mana. You can use your spell mana to summon 2 units or to do a Tentacle Smash and be able to progress the Nami level up. With that said, Nami is also very critical in this deck. So I think if I was to mulligan, it would be Double Trouble, Nami, and Tentacle Smash. Those are the 3 cards that I'm looking for almost every single time. Obviously, if you go against Aggro, you keep stuff like Biofeast. But I think you don't need to worry. Like, in every other matchup that's not Aggro, you don't need to actually keep the Biofeast. I think you just go Double Trouble, Tentacle Smash, and Nami. That should set you up pretty well to potentially have success and be able to get everything that you need to later in the game. You obviously want to kick all your like your Burblefish, you want to kick them away from now and just get them later, Benyas, etc. And just kind of focus on your early game plan first, try to turbo level the Nami, and then go from there. That's what I would suggest in terms of mulligan. As always, if you like the content, please make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund, where we stream 3 to 4 times a week. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this new pile, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.